I go by the name of Arcy, A-R-C-Y. It's short for Ryan Christensen. I'm a graffiti artist. I've been doing the graffiti art for about a little over 10 years now. I was always like really big on just doing regular art, and I got into the graffiti letter structure type stuff, and got hooked from that point on. Just the art form that I just fell in love with doing. But I look back and I realized over the years I've been able to develop a very large body of work that people are amazed to hear. You can complete these projects in a day or 2 days. My family, they own a lawn care company, so I was doing a lot of the lawn care work with my dad. But I had this mural career, or this mural hobby, that was really creeping up on me. And it wasn't until I actually got a real job, offer that came in. Somebody was willing to pay me actual money to do something for them, and that I've never done that before. Up until that time, I had done this for myself. It got to the point where I had to, take a leave from what I was doing and focus on this. I was able to just take that risk, and it worked. You want me to paint Winnie the Pooh? I have a wife. I have 2 sons. I have actually he's going to be almost 3 years old, and I have a little guy who is almost a year. And yeah, it's a crazy, hectic lifestyle. I have this mural career, and I have a family at home. And as the mural career blossoms and expands, and I'm on the road more often, it's a little harder to be able to balance out everything, but I try as hard as I can. I have a very supportive wife, and we've been together since we were in high school. We're sweethearts, and so she's really seen the career blossom.
It's tough on Kim because I will be downstairs getting the mural set up, and she'll be wrangling both boys. I will say though that Sean does escape sometimes, and he will run downstairs and, "Daddy, what you doing? Daddy, what you doing?" And over he's sitting on my lap, wanting to go on the computer, pressing all the keys. Yeah, it is tough, I guess, I would say. Want to do Mickey Mouse? Okay, ready?
Let me do.
Ready? Mickey?
Your turn.
I try to do the 9 to 5 thing, you know, but I find myself working into the evenings and working on weekends and whatnot.
9 to 5 turns into 9 to 6.
9 to 7, 9 to 8, 9 to 9. It's funny, I had just the ancient flip phone, you know, type thing for the longest time. Finally put my foot down and said I gotta get an iPhone because I want to do the FaceTime, you know, so I could be able to see the boys when I'm on tour. I mean, I'm doing this for my family.
Art has definitely, you know, left some, you know, bad tastes in people's mouths. It's never going to be fully accepted. So in every piece that I do, if it's a graffiti piece or if it's a clientele, you know, piece, I really want to just show the youth that you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whoever you want to be. Me being an artist and doing this on a professional aspect, it's a humbling feeling to be able to show kids that I'm not doing this in a negative way, that I am not defacing property, that, you know, when these kids, they're looking at graffiti artists, or, you know, they're looking at graffiti on the streets and they're thinking that's the only way to do it, and then they see me doing this professionally or in a positive way. It's a very humbling experience to be able to really mentor them and to show them that there's a right way and a wrong way. Planning out walls in general, I guess they all have their similar characteristics in planning. For my clientele work, you know, I put my clients first, so I have to really take their visions and take my visions and create, you know, something that I feel is going to work best. They a lot of times will put their faith in me because they know that they can rely on me to be able to get a design concept that's going to look pleasing, you know, for their audience or for their market, their customers. I usually render everything by hand, and then I use the computer as well. I'm able to develop a rendition that I can see almost as realistically, you know, close to the final product when you're looking at it in person. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, so I have to really make sure that everything looks right, and it drives me crazy a little bit. For me, and for my business, I focus with one brand and one brand only, that's Montana Spray Paint. And they're a professional spray paint company that has, I don't know, 200 shades of colors, more than that. I stock a full line of paint and I use that for all my work. I'm a distributor for the brand, so I am able to work with them one-on-one and to get my paint. I've never had any issues with them. I cannot wait to get out there and just pick up a spray can. Every single day, or every single project, it doesn't matter what it is, I cannot wait to get out there. Graffiti art is what I live for. You know, it's what I do. It's who I am. And without graffiti art in my life, I don't know the kind of person I would have become. I really, truly feel like this is, what I was meant to do. This is my calling in life. I was given this talent, and I want to, push it as far as I can.